takeover bid for you. I'm gonna shake you up and get rid of you. The time has come, the wipeout's here. I'd like to say I'm sorry, but who's sincere? Takeover bid, I'm gonna make a takeover bid. I'm gonna be the first on the grid to take over you.
The hat was the wrong size. Do I look too yappy? Anyway, welcome, and nevertheless, welcome to Takeover Bid, the game show, a new game show with a unique difference. The difference being that our contestants are given some very nice prizes right at the very start, and then they have to do all they can to hang on to them, because Takeover Bid means what it says. With a mixture of skill and cunning, they sort of wend their way along and they can take prizes from one another. And the winner of all this intrigue will then try to beat my superstore window in the hope of reaching the big 500-star prize. My store is open, so bring on the first bargain hunter. Your name is Paul?
Paul Cleary.
Paul Cleary,
Yeah.
I see. And where are you from, Paul?
I'm from Peckham, South East London.
Peckham, and what do you do?
I'm a bookmaker.
I'd like you to know straight away, I love a gamble. I love a gamble. Yeah, that's why I'm back at the BBC. But tell me, have you done this anywhere else?
Well, I worked in Australia for a while.
Australia?
Yeah,
Oh, what was it like there?
Well, it's very hot. I was in Alice Springs, right?
Oh,
right
yes.
in the dead centre of
Yes, she
Australia.
does. She does, very often. I try to keep out of her way, but she does. So, did you enjoy Australia?
Oh, I enjoyed it, yeah. Except I was in hospital over Christmas.
Oh, nasty.
Yeah, I had my appendix out.
Oh, how terrible.
110 degrees outside.
Yeah, awful.
Oh. And I'm lying there with a drip coming out of me.
Yeah.
And all the girls from the casino came in to wish me happy Christmas.
Oh, how nice of them.
In bikinis.
In bikinis? Well, I bet you nearly burst your appendix. Especially with all that shaking hands, yes. Are you... you sure they were bikinis?
Yes, yeah.
They weren't those thongs, were they?
Thongs?
Those thongs, cool. Have you seen the thongs? Really, just goes up the back here. And drives me mad when I'm on the beach and all that's going on. I tell you what, I always miss the ice cream man. Anyway, welcome to the show. Yeah. And let's see what gifts we gave you before it all started. Oh, this is Claire Sutton, my PA.
We gave Paul, for his 4-star gift, a computer personal organiser, bathroom scales for his 3-star gift,
yes,
and for 2 stars, a handbag.
A handbag.
That's the luck of the draw.
Well,
That's what happens on that. And what did you get for his 1-star prize?
Well, Paul's 1-star prize is a thong.
A thong?
A thong! Well,
I hope it fits.
yes, you make a good eye patch. You have to put it on. You don't have to put it on, no. OK, well, now, the game starts right here. Very important. If you score something here, it could help you at the end of the game, because it's time for Forsyth's Fact or Fib. I'm going to tell you something. You have to tell me whether you think it's a fact or a fib. Look in my eyes if it helps, OK? Telling whether it's a fact or a fib.
Right.
Here we go. In Wiltshire, 1,000 pigs went berserk. They ate 17 acres of cabbages, 7 wooden gates, a hayrick, 500 yards of electric wire, half a ton of cattle cake, and a light aircraft. Now, before you answer, will you tell me what you're willing to put on the line as to whether this is a fact or a fib? Go on, don't put that on the line. The neighbours will get the wrong idea. What do you think?
I think I'll get rid of this thong.
OK, now, do you think, Paul, is it a fact or a fib?
I'm looking in your eyes. It's a fib.
It's a fib?
It's a fib, Bruce. It's a fib.
You're absolutely wrong. It's a fact, look. It's a fact. It happened in 1974, and it was near Devizes.
Oh.
How about that?
Isn't Remember that one? It is. Well done, Bruce.
There we are. OK, and thank you, Paul. And you've lost your thong.
Oh,
what a shame. With a smile, the thong. let's meet our second bargain hunter. Will, and you are Carol...
Carol Sutherland.
Carol Sutherland, I see. And where are you from?
Beautiful Bournemouth.
Oh, Bournemouth is lovely. I love it. Oh, somebody else lives there. Good. There is another house there. That's fine. And what do you do?
I work part-time for a large supermarket.
And have you had any other jobs at all?
A lot of things. One of the things I used to do was bingo calling.
Yes.
Did an awful lot of that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
Most of the time. We had one unfortunate experience where, them days they had balls.
Yes. What's funny in that?
They used to have balls come up.
That's right. They do.
Yeah.
The bingo. Yes.
And it's one occasion that
Yes.
it was in front of about 300 old age pensioners. I was
Yeah.
gingerly pulling one of the balls out.
Yes.
And the clip on the top
Yeah.
broke, and 99 balls shot.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, not a pretty sight. Yes, all those... What a load of bingo nuts. I see, poor enough. Now, somebody told you about 7 years ago, you went to a hen night.
Oh.
And it was one of these clubs and everything, and the male stripper came on.
A male
and
stripper.
And what did you do? Is that where you jumped
Well,
on the stage?
beforehand, we sort of gone for a drink, and I
Oh, you'd had a few drinks?
Well,
yeah.
not like me.
No, not
think.
like you, yeah,
and,
but you did have
apparently I sort of did as much performing as the stripper, and I chased him all around the floor the first half after his bit of tinsel.
After his bit of tinsel?
After his bit of tinsel. Apparently he wouldn't come out second half until I sat down.
Well, I shouldn't think so. Well, I'd like to know there'll be no tinsel grabbing on this show. I'm glad I didn't wear mine. Right, so I think we're ready now to see what we gave you from our bargain basement before the show. So what did we give her, Claire?
Well, Bruce, we gave Carol as her 4-star gift an espresso coffee maker.
Oh, very nice.
6 bottles of champagne for her 3-star gift.
Lovely.
And a cuckoo clock as her
A
2-star
cuckoo
gift.
clock. Sorry about that. And what did she get? What did she get for a 1-star prize?
Well, it might bring back a few memories.
Oh, really? A bit of tinsel, isn't
It wasn't
that
as big
a bit
as that.
It wasn't as big as that. All right, we'll take your word for it. OK, well, now it's time for Forsyth's fact or fib. OK, look into my eyes if it helps. I'm going to tell you something. You tell me whether you think it's a fact or a fib. You have to lay something on the line. Here we go. In medieval England, an acre was designated as the area around which a peasant could be dragged by a horse in 15 minutes. Think about it. What are you willing to put on the line?
It'll have to be the tinsel.
Tinsel? You're only going to put that on the
I'm
line?
not very good at this.
You're not very good at this. OK, then, well, do you think it is a fact or do you think it's a fib?
I think it's a fact.
You think it's a fact? Oh, you're absolutely wrong. What a shame, it was a fib. You see, I read it too beautifully for you. And you've lost your tinsel, so I think you're glad to get rid of it.
Yeah, well...
All right, thank you, Claire. Take her over there. And let's meet my third bargain hunter. And you are Derek?
French.
French. OK, fine. Where are you from?
Sutton Coldfield.
Sutton Coldfield?
Indeed, yes.
I see. And what do you do?
I'm a solicitor.
Are you married?
Yes, to Denise.
Oh, Denise. Oh, fine. I was going to ask her name, so don't worry. OK, so Denise. And where did you meet Denise?
I was at university. We were at a fancy dress dance. And I knew immediately we'd have something in common together because...
What was that?
We'd both gone to Shirley Temple. My hair was longer in those days.
Oh, your hair was longer in those days?
Yes, it
Oh,
was,
I see, fine. You don't happen to do an impression of Shirley Temple, do you?
Well, now and again, yes.
Well, would you do it for us? Because it's I mean, we wouldn't... Listen, you do that at the end if you get anything, all right?
Well, that's not sure, Bruce. I'd have to make sure at the start, you know.
You're right, Derek, you're right. OK, so in your own time, Shirley Temple.
Right. On the good ship, on our way to the candy shop.
Very good. Shake my hand.
Paul, what do you want to do?
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a word with Les Dawson. It'll only be one word, but I'll have a word with him. Derek, thank you for being such a good sport. OK, we're now ready to see what gifts you were given before the show, all right? Don't get too excited. No. Right, here we go. Now, what did we give Derek?
Well, we gave Derek for his 4-star gift a telephone answer machine.
Yes, yes.
A workmate for his 3-star gift.
Yes.
And for 2 stars, a tease maid.
A tease maid? Oh, how lovely. There's some nice things there. And what did he get for his 1-star gift?
Well, Derek's 1-star gift is some curling tongs.
For the Shirley Temple impression, just in case you have to do it again later.
Indeed.
All right, fine. Well, now it's time for Forsyth's Fact or Fib. You know all about this. Yes. I'm going to tell you something. You have to tell me whether you think it's a fact or a fib. Very important if you can to get a Brucey bonus. It helps at the end of the show. Here we go, Derek. Good luck. Francis Bacon died of pneumonia after his experiment in freezing a chicken by stuffing it with snow went wrong. Now then, what one of your gifts are you ready to put on the line?
My curling tongs, I think.
Your curling tongs? OK. Your curling tongs, do you think is a fact or a fib?
A fact.
You're absolutely right. Well done. The first one. Isn't that hard to believe?
It happened in Highgate in 1626.
Oh, is that a fact?
That's a fact. Just come this way.
You gave yourself a line there, didn't you? Well, that's the end of whatever that was. And now it's time for Crazy Cryptics. So, Claire, just remind us who's playing with what.
Paul unfortunately lost his 1-star gift of the thong, so he starts the game with 9 stars. Carol also lost her tinsel, her 1-star gift, so she starts with 9 stars too. Derek, however, managed to hang on to all his prizes, and he starts the game with 10 stars. So it's over to you now, Bruce, for the start of Crazy Cryptics.
Right, now this is where you go head-to-head to take over prizes from one another. OK, this is where we want you to be ruthless. We want you to be nasty to each other, be greedy. In other words, be yourselves. Now, the winner will then go into our final game, Star Spin. Now, I'm going to ask a question on the buzzer to all 3 of you. The first one to answer it correctly will win control of the game board. Now, what categories have we got in store tonight?
The USA, food, birds, clothes, drink, and finally, lucky dip.
Right, now remember, you can only bid for one of your opponent's items, but you can make any combination of your own items to make your bid up to 4 stars. Now, what is a crazy cryptic? A crazy cryptic, the answer is in the question itself. You look for the answer in it. So, see how you get on with this, but don't any of you answer, right? Look out, there's an acrobat in the drinks cabinet. A tumbler? What's a tumbler? A tumbler, a tumbler, OK. So you get the idea? You see the acrobat in the drinks cabinet. Tumbler. Right. So now, well, I'm going to ask a random question to see who's going to get control of the board. OK, hands on buzzers. He's doubting about the tank engine. Yes, Paul?
Thomas.
Thomas, you are right. Thomas is right. Good. Paul, you are now in control, which means you choose the player you wish to play against. You also name the bid and you have the choice of subject. So it's very much in your favour. So first of all, choose an opponent.
I think I'll go for Derek, please.
You're going for Derek, and what are you trying to take from Derek?
Well, I quite fancy his tease maid.
You fancy his tease maid?
Yeah.
All right, and what do you want to put against that?
Well, I don't fancy my handbag. So...
You don't? Oh, yeah. You're trying to get rid of your handbag, Paul. We thought you maybe would. Carol, you just sit this one out. Paul, choose a subject.
The USA, please.
The USA coming up. Right, here we go. America's 1,000-pound canyon. Yes, Paul?
Grand.
Grand. Very good indeed. Lovely. So you've got your tease made. You've got your tease made. You're still in control, so choose an opponent.
I think I'll go for Carol this time.
Yes, why not? Have a go at Carol. What are you after?
I'm after Carol's champagne.
I thought you might be. In fact, we all thought you might be. What are you putting against that? The bathroom scales?
Yeah,
that's a 3-star bid. A 3-star bid. OK, choose a subject, Paul.
I think I'll go for food, please, Bruce.
You go for the food? Here it comes, the food. Derek, sit this one out. Here we go. Eat too much cheddar. Yes, Paul.
Gorge.
Gorge, very good. My goodness. My goodness. You've got into a big lead here. You have 14 stars, Carol has 6 and Derek has 8. But anything can happen in Takeover Bid, believe me. You're still in control. Who are you going for?
I think I'll go for Derek this time again.
Derek this time, and what are you after?
I think I'll go for his workmate.
You're after his workmate, and what are you putting against that?
My bathroom scales.
Bathroom scales. OK, a 3-star bid. Carol, you sit this one out. Choose a subject, Paul.
I'll go for a drink, please, Bruce.
You'll go with the drink. Right. Concentrate. For a glass of wine in the harbour, steer left. Paul.
Port.
Port, you're right. Well done. 17 stars. Carol 6, Derek 5. Well, you're really building it up, Paul. You're still in control. What do you think?
I think I'd go for the cuckoo clock from Carol, please.
You're after Carol's cuckoo clock?
Yeah.
I see. What with? Your handbag?
Certainly.
I thought so.
Certainly.
What are you, subject-wise?
I think I'll go for the clothes, please, Bruce.
The clothes? Clothes it is. Here we go. What's this? Ladies' underwear in the desk? Yes, Carol?
Drawers.
Well done, dear. Well done indeed. That's absolutely marvellous. You struck a blow for womanhood there. And you got your handbag. I knew you'd get that one with the tinsel and drawers. It's your kind of subject, isn't it? So now, you're in control, Carol. What do you want to do?
I'll go for Derek.
You're going for Derek. I see.
I'll go for his answer machine.
You're going for it, yes. You're going to try and build yourself up here. OK, you're going for the answering machine. And what are you putting against that?
My 2 2s.
Putting the 2 2s together. OK, that's your bid. Paul, you sit this one out for a change. And the subject, you have a choice of 2.
I'll go for Lucky Dip.
You're going for Lucky Dip. OK. A short hairstyle for Robert. Yes.
Bob.
Bob, very good. Now then, you see, I told you, Takeover Bid, you never know what's going to happen because there's Paul running away with it. Now, Carol, you've got 12 and Paul has got 15.
I'll go for Paul.
Yes?
Paul's 4-star, his personal computer. His
yes,
organiser,
and what
sorry.
are you putting against that? The 2 2s again?
That's right.
Yes,
Them
cuckoo,
two.
cook and handbag. And it's all on this to see who wins Crazy Cryptics. OK, there's only one subject, it's birds. So here we are, you two. Derek, just sit out and hold on to your... What have you got there?
Curling tongs.
You want your curling tongs? Isn't it a shame? Just sitting there with his curling tongs. Right, here we go. Seabird infrequently seen...
Wren?
No, a wrong answer. So, Carol, you win. You win. That's the trouble. If you buzz your buzzer too early, it was a seabird infrequently, and you didn't allow me to say seen on the golf course. And then the answer, of course, is...
Birdie? Eagle.
Albatross.
Oh.
So, Carol is our winner. Well done. What can I say? With your curling tongs, there we are. Did you get a Brucey bonus? You did, didn't you? So you've got another 1-star gift to come, so help yourself. Raid the store. And it looked as though you were going to be a runaway winner, Paul, but you've still got your scales, and you've still got your champers, and you've still got the workmate and the teas made, so you haven't done so badly.
No,
but thank you for being with us.
Thanks very much.
That is Takeover the Bid. It is ruthless. Absolutely ruthless. Well, now. You've got 16 stars here. You didn't get a Brucey bonus, did you? No, but we give you 10 stars for winning, which takes you up to 26 stars. And as the next part of the show goes up in multiples of 5, we're going to level that off to 30. So you'll start the next part of the show there. Come out of here. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at all the big stuff. Now then. This is where you trade in your stars. Are you there, Claire? What have we got on offer tonight?
On tonight's pyramid of prizes. For 5 or 10 stars, a set of luxury screwdrivers or a cordless iron. The The 15 and 20 star shelf offers a leather briefcase and personal organiser or whiskey and glasses. For 25 stars, there's a 35mm camera or a superb dishwasher. For 40 stars, a high-tech microwave or stereo system. And for 50 stars, a top-of-the-range colour television with teletext. Tonight's 500-star prize is an amazing American adventure. First stop, New York, to sample the delights and sights of the Big Apple before flying on to New Orleans to visit this historic city. Next stop, Las Vegas, the Grand Canyon, on to LA and Hollywood before jetting off for a week on the sun-kissed islands of Hawaii.
Yeah, it all sounds marvellous. All sounds marvellous. Now, first of all, what do you want for your 30 stars up there?
Can I have a CD player and the screwdrivers, please?
The screwdrivers and the CD player with the fine.
Yes.
OK, fine. That's all yours for the moment. But, of course, in Takeover Bid, that can even be taken from you. OK, now, let me explain Star Spin. We want you to build up your star bank as much as you can to enable you to make a final bid, to be the big winner tonight. On the outer wheel, we have 10 subject categories. By spinning the inner star, you will select 5 subjects, hopefully ones that you're good at. Now, depending what's in your star bank, you can bid anything you like, and you have 15 prizes over there to choose from. So, first of all, step forward, if you will, and give it a good spin, Carol. Away. That's good. Let's hope you get some subjects here that are good for you. Now. There we are. OK, so you've got chance, colours, music, transport and cinema. There's a couple of good ones there.
Couple.
The first target is to reach 100 stars, but in order to go for the 500-star prize, the 100 must be achieved by the 4th question. Is that clear to you? Mm-hmm. OK. Now, if you've got a couple of theirs that are good for you, maybe save one of them till later. Just a suggestion, you play it which way you like, but the order of the subjects is completely up to you.
Questions, Bruce?
All right, thank you.
Very best of luck, Carol. Thank you.
There we are. Fine. Now, first of all, choose a subject.
Transport, please.
Transport. OK, transport it is. And what is going to be your bid?
I'll bid 10.
You're going to bid 10 on transport, OK? And what are we going for there? It's the iron or the ice cream maker over there?
Oh, I need a new iron.
You need a new iron?
Desperately.
Desperately. Oh, bless your heart. All right, then. Shame. There's a shirt there as well. You can have that. OK, so that's what you're going for, the iron. Good luck. Here we go. On transport. Which method of transport brought fame to the Montgolfier brothers?
Balloons.
Yes. Well done indeed. Good. So you've got your iron. That's fine. And you go up to 40 stars. Let me remind you, after this question, you must have at least 25 if you're going to double up for the big one. First of all, your subject.
Chance.
Chance. And what is going to be your bid?
15.
15, that will leave you 25. That's very, very sensible of you. 15, what are we going for there? We've got the lovely dinner for 2. Anywhere you like. Even my house, if you want.
Oh, well, that sounds too good to refuse, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm in it now, aren't I? OK. Oh, we've got some baked beans in. Right, OK, fine. So that's the bid. Good luck for this. Who was the famous wizard at the court of King Arthur?
Merlin.
Merlin, good! Hey! Give us a 2. Give us a 2. I might have to do the cooking, mightn't I? OK, right, you've gone up to 55. Let me remind you, you must have 50 at the end of this question to be able to double up for the big one. What do you think? Subject?
Colours.
Colours. I've got it right at the top here. Let's hope that's lucky. Now, what is going to be your bid?
I'll bid just the 5.
Just the 5, yes, so that you've got the 50 to double up. Very sensible of you. And what have we got in the 5 shelf left there? You've got the drill and you've got the massager.
Oh, I love the massager.
Oh, yeah, why not? Yeah, why not? Might be nice after the meal, mightn't it? Right, here we go. Good luck, and it's on colours. What colour describes the market which trades in the illegal sale of goods?
Black.
Black, yes! Well done indeed. You have 60 stars. You're doing very, very well. Now, if you want to go for the 100, which will then take you on to the 500, you've got to go 40 here. And you have 2 subjects left, cinema or music. What's it to be?
Music.
Music? OK. Here's music, and how much? 40. You're going to go the 40, so we hope you get to the 100, which means you can go for the big, big one. 40 can either be the hi-fi equipment or the
hi-fi.
Yes, I couldn't think of what that was. It's the
Microwave,
hi-fi.
yeah.
The microwave.
Yeah.
You go for the hi-fi.
Yeah.
Right, good. Here we go. Who was the Jamaican exponent of reggae music who died in 1981?
Bob Marley.
Yes! Very well done, Kate. That was exciting. Now, you do have a decision here, maybe one of the biggest decisions in your life. OK, we know you need an iron, but you can take all that you've won right now, no hard feelings, and you've got some lovely things there. It's there for the taking, or you can go for our super 500-star prize. You're under no obligation. Now, what do you want to do? It's up to you.
I've got to go for it.
You're going to go for it? Yeah! All right. Carol, we'd like to say. Now, let me explain. You will have 10 seconds to give the correct answer, and we can only accept your first answer. Let me remind you that all you've won tonight, all this stuff here, as well as this fantastic trip to America, Hawaii, Las Vegas, and everything, rests on this one final question. OK? The question is on the cinema, OK? And your 10 seconds will start after the question. In which film did Dustin Hoffman play Michael Dorsey?
Tootsie.
My goodness. There we are. There's your ticket. Here's mine. There we are. It's all going to be a marvellous time for you. I'm so thrilled. And everybody here is so thrilled. What a start. What a wonderful, wonderful start. And all this, I mean, you've not only got that, you've got here the hi-fi, you've got the CD, you've got the dinner at my place, you've got everything. You've got everything.
And a massager.
And a massager, yes. He's very nice.
Yeah.
Well, there we are. Well, I've got to do a bit of stock taking now before the staff do, so I'll see you next week for another very ruthless edition of Takeover Bid. See you then. Bye-bye.
Here comes the crunch, so if you're feeling lucky, just play your heart. Take over, take over, take over. First time, take over.